So let me know if it gets too loud at any point. I've got it on like 45. You guys can always turn up your headsets. Same way I do mine. But I want it to be able, like, I should be able to speak over the top of it every so often. Alright. Where is my fucking drawing? I tried to figure out where I left my drawing. Oh, there it is. Alright, I know it's on the screen for you guys, but it's behind like a billion screens for me. So it's not quite as easy to just spot. So these are like some old ass drawings from like 2010. And I think this one might be even older. I think this is 07. I don't think I'm going to draw this tonight, but I do think I'm going to use that for a basis for like Excited sometime in the future. Oh yeah, my avatar. Thank you, Viken. Do I have her turn? Oh yeah, I turned her off at one point. Hold up, there we go. Thank you. Let me just check my zoom and shit. That's there. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Viken. I would have drawn for like an hour without it. I turned her off when I was fixing up the layout because I'm using a different chat display now, and I needed to move her around a little bit. I still happily seeing Avatar. Yeah, thank you for that. I just don't notice because like the screen that I see is the screen I see, and my avatar's on my streaming stuff. So when I look over and she's not there, it doesn't automatically click that she's not there. But yeah, I have a safety wolf in my stream. It would make sure I damn well have my avatar, and I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I know this is an old ass drawing, but I think it's got like the right energy for like Excited. So I'll use that as a base for sometime later. But these are like some really old drawings from 210. And hold on, let me zoom in a bit. So I was looking through a heap of old stuff because I'm like, I used to draw really well. I used to draw perspective well. And I struggle with it now because it's been a long time since I've done it. I need to practice again. But I want to use her, obviously alter a little bit. I want to use her for my starting soon screen. So that, I mean, obviously not quite like that, but like laying sort of just casually sort of sitting and being snoozy and stuff. So I can have like something along the lines of like waking up and she can like, maybe I can figure out how to animate her eyes to open up or something like that. Or maybe I could make a tail swish or something. I think that'd be really cool. I thought about using her, but I don't like her legs. And like, even though I could like alter the front of her pretty well, she's kind of looking away from everyone. So unless I made her looking at a screen, it would feel weird to me. And she's going to require some work. I also like the sheep and the little dragonfly thing too. I think that's just awesome. And yeah, these are all from like January 2010. So that was a long time ago. But I like them, so I'm going to use them. I reckon I got the skills now that I could probably fix them up a bit without too much issues. This is mostly just, it's got the right energy. I'm not expecting to draw this tonight. We're working on this one, so I want to take her. I also like sheep. Look at it. It looks like it's like stun locked. But yeah, anyway. I kind of want to just grab her specifically. Like, I'll leave all the shit in the background because I think it's good. I will also maybe extend her other leg to be going under here. We'll see what I think of that when I get to it. I kind of want to copy her. I want to put her on her own layer so that then I can kind of turn that off and bring her inwards a bit. It might be better move her over a little bit more because that way I can put a foot in there if I need to. Because yeah, if you could imagine, let me bring in one of my starting soon screens. I know they're like basic as shit. Where is my files? That. Okay. So if I bring in you. Okay. So when we see like my starting soon screen, right? If I was to grab this, just shove this in behind here. I didn't realize they're the same size. That's fine. I can work with this. Hit me up for making this like a lot bigger. I actually wanted it to be, I wanted this to be a lot bigger than this. That's fine. If I put her like that, I bring her up a bit. Because imagine she's not sitting there. Hold up. Let's see if I can get rid of her background. Oh, really? Okay. There's not much I can do with her background, but instead of my character sitting up here, I could have my character kind of lounging just on the edge here. And I could probably have like a timer or something up in this corner, or like chat up in this corner and acrylic, or the countdown timer or whatever, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking at. And if I want to change this in the future, I can literally just move her around and like work with recolors and shit. So it should work fine for me. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Unlighten you. I guess let's put you back somewhere I can work on you. I don't need this size of a bit less. About that. All right. Oh shit! I accidentally hit caps lock. Background. Yeah, I did a little bit of drawing when I had my holidays and stuff, so I'm kind of expecting to not be as terrible as I usually am when I start a drawing, because usually I take like 20 minutes to get good, or start really. But this is, I want to duplicate that. This shouldn't be as bad. I want to get like a purple or something. Oh no, that's blue. Hold up. How blue? Purple. It's legit purple. I didn't realize I owned a purple pen at some point in my life. It's interesting. I want green then. Yeah. So I can see it in contrast to it. Yeah, with just a little bit. All right. It's not going to help me super, super hugely, but this should start. Let's go with outlines. All right. So I guess the other thing too is I haven't set this up. I did set it up this time. What is this on? It's on an 8. 8 might be right. Yeah, hold on. I know her face isn't quite right. Like, so what I kind of want to do first, I could just grab this. That'd be perfect. Probably about there. If I could just copy that, paste that on its new layer. Yeah, hit me up with new layer. I want to resize this to be just a bit bigger. What that? I think will work. That's about right. So I made a face way too small back then. I used to do really narrow faces at one point, as it was like I flew through it so quickly and I didn't really bother. But yeah, if I was to turn that off, it sets her up more upright. Sets her more kind of like on her hand. That probably works. It looks proportionate to me, so I can work with that. Right. It's gonna be fun because like I'm gonna have to do some creative liberties with her face, and I think it would be better for me to come back to that later. So for now, I'm gonna start with her body, which is weird because that's not what I do, but it's what I'm gonna do. So I want you to be on black. I also want to make sure my eraser is where I need it to be. Hold on. Too big. 10 maybe? I could make her smaller, but I'd rather have her big to begin with and be able to resize her down, honestly. The other thing too is figuring out where the fuck her neck's going to come down, but that's an issue for later. I don't need to be concerned about that right now. That might be too thick. Hold on. An 8 is too thick. What about 6? 6 is too thick. 5 might be right. I don't think I've drawn with a 5. I only do like even numbers, like 4s and shit. Like 4, 6, 8s, stuff like that. I want to move over a little bit. So, might be able to turn up my music soon since I'm kind of starting to draw. A lot of this was really sketchy, so... Whoops. Oh, fuck. I forgot that VLC player steals my mouse temporarily. What are you doing? Calm down. Had a full tilt stroke. Alright. Get a little bit higher up here. As we'll flashback and tablet, brushing face against fur. Yeah. Settle in, Viking. It's going to be... probably going to be a long night, as usual. So, lots and lots of music. You know how it is. I gotta admit, probably out of everyone, you probably actually know the most how it is. Because, like, I'm almost always drawing, and you're... Well, whenever I'm drawing, you're almost always, like, you know, the wolf that's here. Like, nods head wagging tably. Yeah. That's a great line, except I want it to go up like that. Because I'm not going to put, like, her shirt. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of good. And I put it back. It's fine. It's going to look really sketchy until I, like, actually, like, get places with this. But... you know, sometimes I wish that I could actually, like, rotate this canvas, but I don't know if Gimp can. Because I would have rotated paper for certain back when I probably drew this. I feel like I would have. This is probably going to be the roughest drawing I've ever done as far as drawing it, because the actual drawing itself is really rough. So I've got to kind of like interpret a whole shit ton of lines in here. Yeah, that's not an understatement. I normally have like very perfect kind of lines. Like, I'm not trying to exaggerate or anything, but like generally speaking, I normally have very one line fits all kind of, you know, come back to it later kind of thing. Whereas this was like a billion. Might do better if I try the billion. End up more of the shape. The art stream yippee. Lol. And technically it's with this stream I learnt how to do art. Yeah, it is. I was thinking that like literally last night when you were talking about the Spartan potato and stuff, and I'm like, it's insane to think that like all this time ago, like you learnt how to create a PNG tuber and stuff just by asking a question, you know, which I thought was awesome. I don't know. I'm very proud of like your art skills and stuff too, because they keep getting better. Like every single time I see like a new thing that you've added to your potato, it just looks better and better. So yeah, I don't know. I don't usually say weird shit out of context like that, but like yeah, that's how I sort of feel about it. Otherwise I happily dancing to music while snuggling with Flush. No. I'm happy I learnt art here. Thank you. I feel like I'm always still learning art here. I feel like that's never changed. Like some of my most recent drawings are getting better and better and stuff like that. But you got to remember, like I drew my avatar with a mouse originally, so like the fact that I've got the tablet, everything is so much easier. How am I? I'm alright. I've got a I have this like special like joint cream shit, right? And they sent me a bunch of like little hand warmer pack things with it, right? It was just they were like a misprint, so they were freebies and shit, which was really nice. And I've found out that I can use them when I draw. I can just stuff them in a sock and like pop them up on my shoulder and keep them warm, and it's great. So, like aside from that, I got a really good sleep earlier today. It was great. I don't know what the hell happened. But I kind of really wanted to do art tonight and I didn't have anything. So I literally pulled something out of 2010, which is this. Or more specifically, I should bring this up to the top so I can just show it. Whoops. That's right. I cropped the thing. I wonder if I move it. Yeah, no, we lost the base of it. It's fine. Anyway, I could probably bring in the other one. Oh, let me save this. Actually, no, it won't be there. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I had drawings on this. Hold up, let me see. Let's see if I can find it. I saved this before I started as a separate file. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that, and then if I could resize this down so we can keep it in here. There we go. And let's bring you up to somewhere where I can see you. So yeah, I had these drawings from like 2010 and I didn't really have anything I wanted to draw at the moment that I'd drawn. And so I'm like, fuck it. I want to draw her because I like her perspective and I'd like my character to have something along that line, like chilling on the home screen. So I've kind of like resized her head to fit her body better and I'm just going to sketch out a body and then I'm going to figure out the rest. I normally start with the face and the head. So this is some Frankenstein shit to me. So it should be interesting. It should be good. You know? It's not like the goat. Oh, it's a sheep. It's a little sheep. Look at it. I love drawing sheep like this for some reason, like with the little like curly horns sort of thing, and they're just like the entire body and head is one unit. I think it's the greatest thing. But I've got like a little dragonfly and shit in here too. And I don't remember sheep having horns. Male sheep do. That's what you get like rams and stuff. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring in an image of a ram. Hold up. Yeah, ram animal. Can I copy image? That should be good. Yeah, put it on the front bit and resize that. Yeah, there you go. Oh. So it's more like a mountain type of sheep, really. But yeah, the male sheep usually have like this massive like set of like curled horns and shit. I'm just gonna leave that in there because I'll probably need that later. It gives head pats if I can. No. If I can give you a feather. Or dancing to the music. No. I have some of my energy drink. Hold on. I only have one energy drink tonight, so we'll see how this goes. Realistically. Hey Grim. I'll hydrate again. Hold on. Thank you for that. Alright. Back to it. Alright. Hold on. Not that. There we go. Yeah, the other cool thing too is when I'm doing art streams and shit, I can also pull in my avatar and like show yous and stuff. Where is she? I can't open up Kitty Venus because I don't think you guys have seen all the outfits. Although I could like briefly show that, it wouldn't matter. I don't know which file is which. 14th. This one should be the newer one. Pretty sure. Yeah. So there's me. So like I drew all this with the mouse. When I came back in to do her ears and her hair and shit, like to change it, I did that all still with the mouse just to like honor the original, you know, character and stuff. That's pretty cool. So I've got her, and then this is what I was talking about the other day, where she is a legitimate separate entity to my, where the fuck is my PNG tuber save? thinking it might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Because I've got this up here. Hold on, let me save that as it is. So that stops popping up as the first thing. I never knew that rams were a type of sheep. I always called them mountain goats. Actually, that's what I thought to call them. Interesting. Yeah, no, there's all kinds of sheep. There's heaps of different sheep. Even I think some, like most kind of herding animals generally have like a type of horns and stuff. We just tend to breed it out of them. So the more wild animals you get, the more kind of like, you know, the horns and shit you get. But yeah, I got like, I don't know. I won't be here long for the next 5 days. We sleep all the time. That's okay, Grim. You know me. When it's an art stream, it's literally like, I don't know, up to 10 hours a stream. So I'll be here for a while, even if you're not. It's okay. It's down on side wagon tower, please don't leave Wolfbush. No. Sleepy Viking. Yeah, I don't know. Because like I'm an Aries as well, right? So like star sign shit, right? But an Aries ram always has horns depicted in like the star sign shit, right? So that's why like when I draw a sheep, I like including its like little horns and stuff. I feel like that's appropriate for it. Be here in spirit. I know you will be. I kind of want to bring this up a little bit higher like that. I don't know yet if I want that line to come all the way down or not, but I'll figure it out later. We will see. Let's start up on the other side because I don't actually have a shoulder drawn in here. I've got to kind of use my imagination. It's kind of popping off about here somewhere like that, basically. So I never understood star signs. Look, I don't fully understand them either. As for her shoulder might be up a little less high than that. As far as I do know, depending on which one you read, like I can be either an Aries or a Taurus, and I'm like, I've always been told I'm supposedly an Aries, so Aries is like supposed to be like a fire sign, a leader, a warrior, all those kinds of things. So that works for me, you know. I want about a little bit higher than that. That's a good sleeve, basically. That's what's wagging falls asleep, something will flush. No. Yeah. I don't know. I used to like I'm pretty sure I used to like reading astrology type stuff when I was like young, like teens to early 20s. And then I kind of just like it didn't mean anything, you know? I know I'm a Libra. No fucking clue what that means. Google hasn't helped either with 3 different answers. It's fine. I don't know. Star signs are, I consider them to just be more fun than anything. Like for instance, the whole reason why my character Kelly Venus uses fire, apart from the fact that I like fire, is because Aries is my fire sign. So like it's just natural progression that she would be using fire, you know? So I don't know. There's that, and I also like it, obviously. Well, Aries was hard-headed, which does suit me. Yeah, Aries is hard-headed. What do you think? I'm stubborn as fuck. I don't budge on things. It's my way. It's my way or the highway. Get out. Basically. I don't know. I think it's more so the leadership thing. I've always been told that Aries is a born leader. So, like, I've always taken that quite literally in the sense of, like, oh, I should probably be, like, leading and stuff. But the other thing, too, is, like, I don't know. I also just do fine being able to recognize when somebody else is a good enough leader that I can step back and just kind of exist without having to be the person in power, which is really nice. Like, there's some people that literally just go, oh, I'm a leader, I need to be a leader, and absolutely nobody else can, like, have that. And I'm just like, calm the fuck down. Like, if they're doing it right, you don't have to lift a finger, just let them do what they do, you know? I just remembered something. Would you remember, Snot? I don't know if I left her head on bigger size. Yeah, you couldn't do that the other day. Whenever I'm playing Diablo, it's always gonna be off, just as a heads up. Who knows, one day I'll maybe figure out how to animate a cheese slapping into my face as like my actual character. That'd be great. Let's have so much fun with that. My only problem with where I put this is I know that her shoulder's gonna go up. I'm a leader, but I love to bark orders while I sip my coffee. Yeah. I don't know, I had a big conversation about leadership the other day, so I don't want to go like too deep into it again, but I don't know, I just figure there's heaps of different types of leaders. Let me take you. I want to move you over and up. I think her shoulder would be up higher. It's definitely not the right shape. By the right place though. Hold on. Her head is on this. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So for that particular shape, it'd be easier if I can draw her based off this first. I completely forgot about it, lol. Oh, about the cheese. I don't know. I find it really funny that I always see you on Thursdays. So whenever you turn up, I don't have cheese enabled. And it absolutely like it like burns you up. And I'm like, there's nothing I could do about it, man. It's off because it's Thursday. I'm like, you gotta turn up a different day of the week to be able to cheese slap me. It's just how it goes. I think I kind of want it to come down like this, but it might actually be okay. The shoulder kind of goes out a little bit too far. It should be higher. Sort of. I don't know. Get rid of that. As I said, I'm going to fuss with this one a lot. I said that was a long before this. What? Spinjitzu Master. Oh my god. Fucking settle down, man. I think it's kind of like that. Because like her arm is coming up here. Like that. So it would be connecting up here. Like that somewhere. That doesn't look right. Definitely not that far out. Not too far out. I found something in the gifted emotes. Oh yeah? I like seeing other people's emotes. Sometimes they're like weird as shit. Like Tarantha's got a really good one of like a creature like throwing its bum around. It's great. Turn this one up a bit. I like this one. I have to turn it up in my headset, but I should leave it on 45 realistically. Let me see. I am Kermit with an AK. Beware of my might. Oh my god. I love when it's actually got Kermit shooting. Because, like, I grew up with, like, Kermit and Sesame Street and shit. And that's just the funniest shit to me. Especially since, like, I don't know if it was actually the owner of the puppet that went and, like, did that and, like, strapped an AK to him and, like, made him do the motion. Or if somebody's just edited it in, like, digitally or something, you know, because either or is great, but like it would be better if it was just the puppet itself doing it. I think that would be better. It would amuse me more. I think I've made her shoulder a little bit too stiff, but that's fine. I'll come back to it. Never did it as fucking genius. They really are. There's all kinds of genius, and that's one where they got it right. Yeah, that looks like where her arm's supposed to be. Cool. That's fine. Like, it's going to be covered by her sleeve and shit, because her sleeve's going to go up here, and then her hair's going to go up there. That's fine. Actually, put that back. Let's move while asleep. No, Viking. Viking's sleepy. Viking's getting all the snooze on at the moment. Because, like this, it's good. The Pikachu one. The Pikachu one for me is a little hard to see. Like, if it was a bit brighter, so I could see the contrast of like the noodles and stuff, it would be better. But that's literally just my opinion on it. So I reckon I could bring her sleep up a bit, work a bit more. But yeah, there are a few really good ones in, especially in like the global emotes as well. I might just get rid of this line. I can fix up her sleeve pretty easily. How about the popcorn thing? I haven't seen the popcorn one. I don't go into, let me click on that. I don't go into the global emotes much. So that's like the first time I've seen that, legitimately. A lot of the time, like, obviously, because like I draw my own emotes, I have my own library of stuff that I want to use when I go somewhere. But if I do get something like gifted, like at the moment I've got gifted Sylvie's emotes, and she's got some good ones. She's got this thing. She's got a lot of like moving ones. I'm just trying to find like, I like this one. This one's new on hers, where she's just like, okay, it just disappears, you know. I also quite like, I've seen this around, that one, but for some reason this thing amuses me deeply. It's like little, it's just spinning. I don't know why that amuses me so much. Like, I could probably do that to one of mine. But yeah, the fact that it just rotates around endlessly, I don't get it, but it's funny. But she's got a lot of cute ones. There's Beans for Viking, because his paw is moving while he's asleep. But yeah, I don't like, unless they stream and unless like I get lucky enough to get like a gift sub, like I can't usually get other people's gift subs. There is a new one, Candy Corn. Candy Corn's a Twitch one, and I don't know what that was about because I just got that. Pedro. Oh, I can't see those ones because I don't have the whatever it is, the TV whatever setting ones. I don't have those enabled, so I can't see them, unfortunately. But I thought about enabling it at one point, but I almost kind of like the difficulty of being like, I don't know what that is, and then trying to imagine what it would be. Because sometimes, like the first few streams that I did, saying the spitting thing. Oh, the Pedro thing. Oh, yeah. So I missed like half of that meme when it came out. It wasn't that like I didn't want to see it. I saw it. It was there. I just didn't get a chance to like experience much of it. A second line for outlines. I want to just turn that down a bit. I just want to see if I can get this different. Any corner is the tip of a spear. Like, essentially, yeah. I think it's like until, I don't know if it was until I started streaming. I'm not quite sure. But candy corn's not really a thing in Australia. Like, I'm pretty sure it was kind of like something that's only like really come like recently in even like some of the American stuff. But I didn't even know what candy corn was until like a couple of years ago, because it's just not something we get here. Like, you know, Reese's peanut butter cups, we only just got those a couple of years ago locally. Like, they're probably in Australia beforehand, but you would have had to have gone to somewhere special to get it. So yeah, we get like limited shit. I heard of candy corn, to be honest. It's supposed to be like a terrible tasting candy. Some people really like it and objectively love it, and other people hate it and dread getting it. I'm guessing it must be like a relatively cheap option to be able to give out in large quantities, and therefore it becomes like a really good kind of Halloween candy if you know don't have a lot of money but you want to like obviously give candy out to a lot of people. And if not a lot of people like it, I imagine it would last longer, like less people would be likely to take it. That's my thoughts on it basically. I haven't tried it because I haven't seen it here yet. Like if I went to a specialty candy store, maybe they'd have it. Um, Created for large manufacturing after World War II. I don't know if it's that old. It might be. A lot of candies are a lot older than they look. Not obviously the ones on the shelves, but like, you know, a lot of candy manufacturers are actually quite old. My drawing nibs catching. I haven't fully worn down this first nib, but the nib is the tip of the drawing pen. So like if I was to, I'm on my own layer at the moment. If I was to draw a pen, right, you have like your couple of buttons and stuff. You got like your little nibby thingy, and then you've got like your like fake eraser thing, right? This thing is getting worn down so badly right now. It's like half of what it is. So it's like, hold up. It's like that right now. I can replace them, but I don't want to yet. Made a rocket. Look, I made something. I wasn't gonna make like a perfect like fucking pen shape. Pens are actually really hard to draw. So at least for me they are. But yeah, about fucking candy. I don't know. It's probably an older brand of candy. It's probably somewhat right in that it was probably created out of like one of the what is it called? Not the recessions, the yeah, the starvation period of time. I can't remember what the word is. When whenever the resources become like really super scarce and shit. Whatever that's called is yeah, the Great Depression. Thank you. I just don't fucking remember these things because I don't generally talk about them. But yeah, I could imagine that probably getting made in around there in the same way that Cheetos got made. You know, Cheeto Puffs? Yeah, they got made around the same time. They were supposed to be animal feed. And they've been around for fucking ages. The addition of like spice and shit to them, that shit's only like really new. I turn that off. I mean, somewhat that's kind of about where I want the arm to go, but at the same time, it's too shallow. But if I throw the other head on with it, put the other outlines back, bring them up, I kind of need a bit more going that way, but the arm going down here is right. It's going to be hidden behind her hair, so none of this shit matters. But I would like to get like a framework in here somewhere that I can kind of work with. That would be nice. The other thing too is this is going down a lot lower than it should be. That's not helping. God damn. My energy drink is being about as fizzy as it fucking can be. God, I love this song. This one's a great one to turn up. And turn up my headset. There we go. Like, you guys are always welcome to turn up your own music. I don't want to get rid of that line. Like, I mean, turn up the volume for yourselves and stuff. Kind of want to get this line about right. Want it to go out just a little bit more like that. There we go. That's about what I want to come around the corner here. It's more of a shape. That's better. That's so much better. Now, I can't remember which one of this is the one that I don't want. I think it's the one that goes up. Kind of. Yeah. Yep, no, that's right. All right, now I just got to figure out which line's doing something over here funky. Yeah. I want to take this down to that. And I think I may have taken the wrong line off. Hang on. I love drawing. Yeah, no, keep it on that. Take them both up. Which one's got all the layers? That one. Okay. This one's got all the layers. This is the one I think I'm removing. Yeah. All right. No, that's fine. Fucking hell. Although I think that's the one with the shoulder that I fixed up. It is. I don't know what I'm doing with this. It's fine though. Did I fix up the wrong layer? No. No. Fuck it. I'm right. Don't mind me. I already knew when I took on a drawing that was like 14 years old that this was going to be a problem. So I am trying to recombine something that has never fully existed like this. I'm going to suffer to the Valkyries. So see you next time. No worries. I'll catch you around tonight. I'll be here. I'll probably be here for like 10 hours. Knowing me with drawing. So take that line away. There we go. All right, these two can merge together now. As I said, I'll clean up the lines and shit later. It'd be fine. So what I was thinking is, yes, her shoulder comes in like that, but she would have like this kind of thing. Like I said, her other fucking increased head size here mean, actually that's not far off. Every so often I've got to just stop and make sure I'm drawing on the right layer, because every so often I draw it on the wrong layer. Oops, I got the buttons facing forwards. If I could move that line down by like 1, it'd be perfect. I kind of probably can't. Apart from how messy her arm line here is, the rest of it is pretty good so far. I'm not too sure if I want her upper arm indented with the line going inside or outside yet. This I could clean up, at least. Ah, fuck off, VLC player. I will put you on a different goddamn page. Hold up. Make it full size. When it stays full size, it doesn't come up in front of me. Wait, did it go back? Looks like it. Yeah, it did. There we go. Something's wrong with it. There we go. Somehow, I just learnt that when you maximize VLC player, it keeps the previous layout behind it and just enlarges the image. So if it's not like locked to a full window, it'll display it. That's pretty cool. You know, fuck knows how many years that's been existing and I didn't know. I didn't mean to do that. That's awesome though. How did it do that? I didn't think I was drawing that lightly. If I had if I had the dynamic brushes on, what would happen is it would get thinner. The line would thin when I get lighter. but I don't like drawing that way because I like bold lines, my characters. So I don't like any of like the style of the new age things. Everybody else can draw that way and that looks beautiful, but I personally don't like my art in that style. So that's why I use like the thicker lines and stuff. Her arm, I'm gonna have to take that from the top anyway. Come on, undo it. There we go. Yeah, so the only thing with her, when I used to draw back now, is that her arms were really thin back then. Now, I do want to, that's probably fine. So, I kind of give my character a bit more thickness nowadays because in 2010, I don't think I would have been a teenager. I would have been a young adult, but I still had that kind of more teenage sort of build. As you can see, like my avatar has like developed as I've grown and shit, right? And she looks much the same because I look much the same as I did back then. But the difference is when I was a teenager, my drawings were really like lanky because like my arms and my legs and shit were all lanky. My torso looked longer because I kind of like my hips didn't fill in, my boobs were there, but like my rib cage kind of like I don't know, it wasn't doing its adult thing yet. Um, so like a lot of her is a lot finer than she is now, and that's fine. I can plump her up a little bit to match like my current avatar and stuff, but getting outlines on like oh shit, when did that change? What did I press something? No way. No. Fuck just happened? Oh, my finger at the back was on the thing. Okay, so the pen, you know how I drew a moment ago and it's got like two buttons on it and shit? Yeah, so I normally rotate those backwards so I don't click them. Anyway, I clicked them because they're up against the back of my finger. It's fine. Actually not too far off it. Oh, hold on. Nah, that's a little too chunky. There we go. I may have to fix this part here, but it's fine for the moment. Out of interest, this is why I don't draw sketchy anymore. It makes it very difficult for me to find where things are supposed to be going. But yeah, once upon a time I used to do it. I'm going to take her sleeve straight down. Oops. I'm back here. What the fuck was that? Yeah. I love when I occasionally do something and I'm like, what did I do? It like freaks me out for a hot minute. I think it's been a year and I'm still, it might have been 2 years and I'm still learning how to use this program, which is fine. Getting there. So, no problem with putting all this on one layer. It's obviously like cleaning it up and shit. Hey, Azul. Azul is going to join us. She obviously saw I had all my drawing stuff on the desk and she's like, oh shit, I can't jump up again. So she's taken to my chair for the moment. Hey, Whitefall. Welcome in. What you up to today? How'd your appointment go yesterday? It was good? Nice. I'm drawing something from 14 years ago. A therapist, and you're correct. You felt better afterwards? Heavy but better? Yeah. This is something I drew back in 2010. And I reckon I can like alter her a bit to work for what I want. But tossing up giving her tossing up giving her a leg. I was gonna work out how I want it to go. If I want one. Thank you. Well, at the point of 2010, I would have been drawing for 10 years. So I also have, hold up, let's remove her bigger head. That's how it actually looked. So, yeah. A few of my drawings were a bit sketchy like this back then, but I like the shape of this one and I have a plan for it. So I figured if I could draw her in Monday style, I could probably use her. So we'll see. Oh, sorry. That's a yawn. What have you been up to otherwise? I'm trying to make a latte art, but I can't get the milk right. Are you using a steamer to like heat it up? And again, I don't have the proper tools to do it. Yeah, it can be really hard. It can be really hard if you don't have the like thing to like heat it up and swirl it around and stuff. Like latte art's already pretty hard. Microwave to heat up the milk. I used to do that. It's when you do that, it's a lot better off that you have just like dust the top with chocolate instead of trying to make it art or use a stencil on top of it. But like heating it up that way still works. It just doesn't get a heap of air into it so that you can't do the art easily. That's all it is. I never tried to do latte art with a microwave. but I was able to do like more basic stuff with it, you know. The milk just either gets too foamy or bubbly or not working at all. Okay, so if you really want to practice with latte art stuff, you'd probably be better off practicing with dish soap, because dish soap foams up very much the same as a proper latte art, but it's probably not going to do it too well in the microwave. I don't think how best you could do that, because dish soap's what